Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to episode 91 of But There's More. I am your host, Astro. And it's just me. It's just me, guys. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? High energy. High energy. What's good? What's good? What's good? Sideshow Con. This is it started last Monday. Today's Sunday. We got Sideshow Con. We got XM coming out with stuff. We got San Diego Comic Con coming up. We got a lot to unpack. We got art prints. We got news. We got all type of stuff, man. We're gonna get into it. Today's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a good day. It's a lot to talk about. I got a lot to get off my chest, and yeah, man, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Dennis, what's up? What's up? What's up? Reporting for duty. Trey Smith, you, my man, wrong. What up? What up? Raider, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? High energy, high vibrations. What we doing? Let me turn on some of this music. Now, let me know if y'all can hear this music. Let me know if it's too loud. I can turn it down a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? J Rob, what's up, fellas? Hope everyone is well. Absolutely. Everything is good. Everything is wonderful. Everything is blessed. I'm thankful. Chris says, first time I made it on time. I feel like I seen you in here though, Chris. But man, thank you, man. Thank you for stopping in. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let's see. Vibranium Jim, what's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me turn this down just a little bit more. But good. Episode 91. But without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. All right, so do we start with XM? Do we start with what do we start with? Let's see. Let's start with XM, right? Because XM gave us some reveals here. I don't know how people really felt about it, honestly, but there was a little speculation, a little, I saw a few people upset about it. But let's start with the reveals that they haven't technically revealed yet, and then we'll get into the stuff, right? So let me share, and we'll get to it. Let's see. Okay. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Sean, what's good, Sean? What's good, OG? All right, let me share my screen. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. All right. So we have Mr. Sinister. So you guys in the chat, man, y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this. But personally, I know he's, X-Men villain. I understand all that. But for me personally, I mean, this wasn't really for me personally. I heard that people were saying that this is like not a typical villain, or this suit of Mr. Sinister is not, a typical thing. And I have a lighter version. I brought up the brightness and did all that good stuff. Once we get the pictures, I'll show those off. But yeah, people were not as upset. I mean, you have kind of the Captain Morgan pose, which, but I mean, I'm not a huge Mr. Sinister guy personally, so I'm not personally on the market for this. That's just me, right? So, unfortunately, I won't be getting this piece. But is there anyone out there that's, excited about Mr. Sinister? Let's see. What's up, Ant? He says, well, now, how about those X-Men? 1000%. You missed the X-Men himself. And how you feel about Mr. Sinister? But yeah, like I said, I'm not as big of a fan. What is his origin? Does anyone even know his origin? Sinister. He's supposed to be coming to I mean, I don't know why people are so upset. His suit looks the same to me, hell. Or does it? Mr. Sinister, supervillain appearing in American comics, created by da 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 da. I don't even. Listen. I'm so ignorant, y'all. I don't even know what his powers are. Let's see. Superhuman strength. He's able to lift 2 to 10 tons of range, maybe even more. But he also has access to telekinesis to enhance his physical strength and more powerful levels. So he must be really him though. Who knows? Mr. XM says, I'm not into that cape. Yeah, I don't really get it. It looks like this cape. Whatever this cape is. Or this is a little bit better picture. Maybe, something like this. It looked cool though. It looked hard, honestly. Let's see. I'm interested but waiting for the full reveal. That's fair. You kind of want to see the full statue before you really dive in. Of course, I know his origin, bro. For sure. Let's see. Right, it says, created by Apocalypse to make the perfect human. Really? I didn't know that. Created by Apocalypse. Oh, wait. The perfect mutant. Okay, got it. Okay. Damn, Astro Flying Solo. Wish I was off. Gotta make this hatchet. Oh man, dude, I don't trip on that, man. I don't trip on that. I started this show doing it by myself, so who cares? I don't care. It is what it is. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. You dig? But yeah, this is Mr. Sinister. It is what it is. We'll see. What's to come of Mr. Sinister whenever we get the full reveal. And I guess just kind of go from there, right? Now, this one is a little different, right? So this one, okay, so we got Samurai Riddler, right? So they gave us Samurai Penguin first, which was, that was what it was, but Samurai Riddler, I'm not in on the Samurai line. That's not for me personally anyway. So, I'm not on the market for any of these characters. So don't look at me to get a Riddler or no Samurai nothing. That's not my thing, right? I don't collect that. I don't have the space for it. I barely got the space for what I got now. Y'all think I want to get some more. But yeah, this is cool. It's cool. It looks like it's gonna have a large base like the penguin. The penguin has such a large base where he's kind of sitting almost like on a throne type situation with the penguins around him in the snow and blah blah blah. Looks like it's gonna be one of those type situations. But I'm excited to see. I mean, people keep screaming about Penguin and Riddler and Two-Face and all this other stuff, and XM is doing what they can in the short term to give us those characters. So I mean, if you like those characters, you got to get on board. Mr. Everyday Collector, what's going on, John? Hey man, listen, this past week on Collecting Weekly, what was it, 2 days, yesterday, day before yesterday, whenever it was, you was on one, and I felt you 1000%. Yeah, you was wilding. I like that type of energy. But anyway, yeah, I'm not really on it's not really my thing, but I'm excited to see what people think about this, and if this is, if they're gonna like it, if they're not gonna like it. It's always kind of weird. It's kind of always like an in between time whenever it comes to the samurai stuff, because with the samurai stuff they have to be very creative and take a very different creative direction with these characters, and not necessarily your typical character like Scarecrow. Like Scarecrow, they had to like do different stuff with them. You know what I'm saying? And so it was what it was. But anyway, let's see. I had a dream. My X-Men collection was Batman Samurai collection when I woke up straight. What What type of dreams you have, Ant? That's wild. A man said he had a dream his X-Men collection was a Batman Samurai collection. He said it was a straight nightmare. I hate that for you, bro. I'm sorry that had to happen. Keisha said, what's up, Keisha? What's good? What's good? What's good? Keisha says, yeah, man. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna come of this? So yeah. Let's see. All right, now let's get into the thing, right? So the thing that should be here on the front. Yeah, it is. All right. So let's look at these pictures. I've looked at many pictures by way of just kind of, being on the internet. But let's really, I don't know if I've really taken a real deep dive for real. So let's get into the deep dive. Before we do that, let's see. Pride Collectibles, what's up? I don't think I've seen you before. What's going on, buddy? Says, talking about samurais, I just got my Prime 1 Jin Sakai. That thing is fire. I heard that piece is fire. It looks fire. And congrats on getting that. And glad you like it, man. That's what's up. Vibranium Jim says, Astro, congrats on the Red Death. Thank you, man. Thank you. He's actually sitting literally right behind me, like right over here. Right off screen. And I actually have a quick picture of him I'll show in the pictures. But this dude, man, he's different. Anyway, we'll talk about him a little later. Thank you, Vibrating Jim. But cool, let's look at these pictures here. Okay, so we're looking at the base right now. Let's get back to like the first pictures. Let's start here. So first off, let's talk about the pose, right? So the pose I'm cool with, right? I'm cool with the pose, you know what I'm saying? The pose is cool. It looks like it's clobbering time, which is that's what it's supposed to give. It's giving that, right? That's cool. I feel like I still feel like the head is a little small. I don't know if that's just me. Or maybe it's supposed to be like that, but I feel like his head needs to be just like 10% bigger to kind of fill his body out a little bit. It looks a little disproportionate, but maybe it's supposed to look like that. But otherwise, I mean, if we're just talking about, the character, first of all, the fact that they're even doing a, Fantastic Four, they acknowledge that they're doing Fantastic Four, which is hard. That's super hard, right? And I'm very excited about that. I want them to do Fantastic Four just for the hell of it. I'm not on the market for Fantastic Four, but I just want them to make these statues, because I know a lot of these characters people have been looking forward to, and they're finally going to do it, and that's exciting, right? So jumping to the thing, I think that they knocked this one out of the park as far as this paint app and all that. I mean, you can't. I don't really see how it could be any better, honestly. I mean, that, the finish looks nice. Look at that. That looks good. It looks good. I can't get mad about this, man. This looks really, really nice. Really, really nice. Then the blue pops, man. This is nice. Looks like that he's on a plane or some type of aircraft. Let's see. Just the Jarhead says, "How's it going? What's going on? What's going on, Jarhead? What's up? What's up?" But yeah, man, it's cool. Jarhead says the Thing is one of my favorite Marvel characters. That's what's up. I know he's very popular, man. I'm sure that's probably why they lit with him. If I had to guess, probably who would come next? I don't know. Who do you guys think will come next after the Thing? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that 4, everything, the paint app is very crisp. Look at the 4 on the belt. You have the pants, looks really nice, looks very clean, looks very I like the contrast is almost like an orangey type color versus the blue. You know, looks very nice. Jarhead said he thinks human. I can't talk today. Human Torch is coming next, which that would be really nice to see Human Torch. But I'm very interested how they would actually do his flame. Not Sideshow. XM does some of the best flames in the business, like how they sculpt it, how they paint it, how they do all that. So I think the biggest thing that's going to make the Human Torch a hit or miss is going to be the creative direction of it. Basically, what they decide to do and how they decide to do it. That's going to decide what's going to be what. But because I'm not worried about the sculpt itself. I don't think the sculpt itself is going to be bad at all. I think that the sculpt is going to be there. I think it's just kind of like what was his name? The one that came before the thing, Homeboy. Super Scroll. How you had the force field, you had the fire, you had the elastic arm, you had the thing arm, you had all these different things going on, right? So how they gonna do the fire? How they gonna how are they gonna do it? They're gonna do half fire, full fire, or just like his bottom half is fire and his first half like he's actively transforming. It depends on how they do all that type of stuff. That's gonna make or break it for me personally. But cool. The base is it's whatever. It's just a base. Like it's not that crazy. It's not that much to really talk about for real. But I like the finish on the actual not the rock, but like the actual like aircraft. I think that looks nice. The wing. It's like a purplish bluish color, which is cool. I'm cool with that. It is very shiny. A lot of battle damage. 1/4 scale with a switch out head. Aang put a picture in the XM Facebook group and said that they were making it 10% bigger. I guess to make it the same size or just a little bit bigger than Super Scroll. I don't know, but they said they're going to make the whole piece 10% bigger. So we'll see what happens and what comes of that. But yeah, that's what's up. Pride Collectible says, got into this hobby about a year ago and found your channel. Good stuff. Keep it up. Oh man, thank you. Subscribe if you haven't. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and when we get to 1,000, we're doing this crazy giveaway. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. So, you have to be subscribed in order to get all the good stuff. So, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's the thing. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the thing. But what we can go ahead and do now is, since we're roughly 20 minutes in, let's get into Sideshow Con and let's talk about all the stuff that's been revealed over the past week. And then after we do that, we'll get into pictures. Then after we get into pictures, we'll get up out of here then. Shit. But all right, let's do it. I'm not gonna go in order of what the order that they were revealed in. So I'm not gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just have all these tabs open at the top, and I'm gonna just kind of click through them and go through them, right? So that's how we're gonna do it. All right. And oh, by the way, I didn't do the 10 scales and like the smaller scale stuff, like the 6 scale, 10 scale stuff. I didn't do that stuff. Only the statues, because if I did that stuff too, we'd be here all day. So only statues, and then art prints a little later, and then that'll be it. But anyway, let's go to the first one. So the first one, we got The Evil Queen by J. Scott Campbell. This one was this one was this one was revealed today, if I'm not mistaken. This was revealed today. And what I didn't realize until I looked at this video, I didn't even watch the full video. I watched like the first 20 seconds. This piece right here is actually like a whole separate piece. I didn't realize that was a whole separate piece. But I'm not as familiar with this, with this series or what this is, or anything about it, about the character. But I do think that this is a nice piece, a nice statue. I think Sideshow does very well whenever they have kind of creative freedom, in a sense of you think about Court of the Dead, you think about that other series that they did like last year before last year with the space people or whatever. They always do a good job with these type of characters. Even those Witcher statues are not that bad. In this one, I mean, I think this one's good too. You know what I'm saying? I think they knocked this one out of the park. So, it is what it is. It's cool. It's cool. I don't know if this is like a proximity piece or a force perspective or whatever you call it, but I would assume you would just kind of place this behind her, and it'll be like as you're looking at it, you got the statue, then like the mirror right behind her on some mirror on the wall type stuff, right? Um, but yeah, overall, I mean, the paint that's very colorful. The base color is purple, as we can see. I mean, the sexiness is there. I mean, you got the legs out. It's very, it gives a very cartoonish vibe. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not mad at personally. I mean, look at that. That's clean, man. That's clean. You got the cup. You got like the smoke and magic-y effect coming out of the cup. Is it goes from purple to blue to like a lighter blue. Um, she has red lipstick. My thing is, how does she put this on, right? So, so look at this. So, whatever this is, right? So, on her neck with the jewel, and then it also goes into her face. Like, how do you put that on? Like, you pull it down over here like the Pooh Shiesty mask. Like, how does that go? Oh man! All right, sorry guys. Let's see what Polly says. We got some people. Let's see. Not my style. The originals were more intimidating and classy. This is like a stripper dressed like Maleficent. That's funny. Rome Ross says, not only that, Rob, but I have the OG Joker. So okay. I think they're talking about something else. None of this con is worthy. Y'all in the comments saying mean things. All right, let's do it. So it's hold on. Oh, okay, that's part of her suit. All right, good. Got it. Skin tight, ain't it? Ain't she got on heels? I like the little effect on the ground. Looks like those are skulls, or they're forming into skulls, or ghost skulls, or something like that. Like, that's really neat. I like that. I like little effects, like when you look at it real close, and then you like find some that you didn't see from afar. I like that. I like when little stuff like that happens. Got a drink. I'm not mad at the facial expression. I think it fits. Then you have the mirror on the wall. Very majestic, very like fantasy type, vibe. Looks mean, looks menacing, looks scary, looks like something you don't really want to mess with. It's cool. Then you got some cool design on the back. You got a shield and a sword. You got the skull up here. You got roses over here. You got skulls over here. This is cool. Mark said, I like this queen, but prefer the OG Magnificent they did. I don't think I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before, because I think I remember talking about it at one point, but I don't remember what it looks like, if I'm being honest with y'all. But I'm gonna take y'all word for it. Y'all say it's fire, then it's fire. Cool. Evil Queen. I'm cool. I'm cool with this. Anatomy's on point. I like it. I'm not mad at this. What Amy talking about? I like Amy. I feel like Amy been MIA. What's she been at? Anyway, let's move on to the next one, right? So next one we got is Yoda, right? So this Yoda was actually, I thought this Yoda was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. Yoda's fire. Half scale, legendary scale. I think that's their half scale. He's half scale, but he feel like quarter scale. I ain't gonna hold you. But Yoda's so small. You know what I'm saying? Yoda's so small. It's like, it is what it is. Like, But overall, man, I think it's cool. I'm not a Star Wars collector, so bro, it's all fabric. Yeah, that's a lot of fabrics. Damn, you got a point, Mark. I mean, Raider. It is a lot of fabrics. But I mean, you gotta think. I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but I ain't never seen Yoda with a lot of with his robe and stuff on. I've never not seen that. So, I can't be mad at it. I wish it were sculpted though, because I don't really like a lot of the cut and sew and stuff, like having to pose it and do the most, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's just I don't like having to keep up with that stuff. But I do think this is a nice statue, and if I was, I don't have the dimensions of it as far as how tall it is or anything like that. But if I had a quarter scale collection, right, and depending on how tall this is, I'll maybe consider it because maybe nah, I couldn't because you can't have Yoda bigger or the same size as everybody else. That wouldn't really work, right? So maybe I don't do it, but maybe I wouldn't do it, but it's cool. I like it though. Maybe you can have this as a one-off. Put it on the pedestal, like in a corner somewhere, and he can kind of be by himself. That'll still look cool. Put some lights on him. That'll look dope. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what everybody else is saying. Chris says day one for me. Damn. Chris say day one PO. He ain't playing with y'all. Rome says he wants this. Pride says this is the Yoda to get. If I was collecting Star Wars, I would hop on this ASAP. I mean, yeah, I would hop on it too. Because this is a good. I really like this Yoda personally. I wonder what the price point would be actually, knowing that it's a legendary scale, right? Which is, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. That's half scale. Will they make this like $1,500, $2,000? Like, how much will it actually be? Like maybe like $1,500. So I couldn't sew more than usual, right? So more than probably a quarter scale would be. How much do you think this is gonna be? Yeah, probably I'm gonna say maybe. I don't know, honestly. I think 1,500 is a little bit too high, but I feel like that's a safe bet. That's a lot, though. I feel like that's a lot for this. Maybe like 12. I don't know. Anywhere between 12 to 15 should be reasonable, I guess, for legendary scale. I'm not as well versed with their legendary scale pieces because that's type of stuff going one and come out the other. Like I don't look at their half scale anything. Just because I don't ever plan on getting a half scale or anything. So, it is what it is. Let's see. Mark says paint app could be better in the face. Don't see much variation between the face color and the eyes. Hold on, y'all zoom in on the face real quick. Hold on, zoom in on the face. Maybe not. I guess you're right. About that. I didn't even notice that though. What color is his eyes normally though? Legendary scale, Sideshow's half scale. Yeah. I thought so. I figured as much. I would guess $1,000 for this. Mark says 1,000. I felt like 1,500 is too much. I would say 1,200. If Mark is gonna say 1,000, I'm gonna say 1,200. That's my final answer. I'm gonna submit my answer. Keisha says pass for me. It's a pass for me too, but if I were collecting Star Wars, I would consider this, right? So I think this, from a Star Wars perspective, I would say that this is a hit as far as a reveal from Sideshow Con. If I'm a Star Wars person, right? I'm not mad about this. Because this is cool. I mean, you don't have to even be a Star Wars collector to know or to have an opinion about if a Star Wars piece is cool or not. So I think it's cool. I think this is a win for the Star Wars community. That's just me. Let's see. Pedro, what's up? So this is not life size. He's like 3 feet tall. Yeah, this is half scale, Pedro. This is not life size. Yeah, he's small now, but He said this is perfect for chasing. I feel like collecting those half scale Star Wars. Chris says middle inside of the outfit should be brown. I see what you're saying. You're saying on what? From this view, it looks a little bit more brown than the outside. But when you get to this angle, it doesn't look as brown. That doesn't look as brown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I think the best way to know for sure is to just look at it at in person, right? And Sideshow is going to be doing their San Diego Comic-Con here in this coming week, and so we're going to get all types of videos and stuff like that from all people at the con like Jimmy and Batman Statue Collector and any and everybody else who's going to be there. They're going to be posting booth tours of these things, right? And so we'll see it. I mean, I think we'll get a better feel for how these pieces really actually look in real life once we get actual video footage of people walking around, right? So we'll see what happens. Paulie says, beautiful piece. I think Sideshow should have added lights to the burn marks like they did for the Savage Operas. That would be pretty cool. I didn't even think about something like that, but that would be neat. That would be different. It would give the effect that it was literally just sliced, like the lightsaber says shoom, and then it still has that like effect on it. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But all right, let's move on from Yoda. Let's get to, oh my God. Yeah, this one right here, the Iron Man Mark III, right? So this was my biggest issue with the con, right? So this piece right here, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna just give it to you straight. I do not like this piece. I just don't. I don't like it at all. This is just not like, come on. Down. 242. 242. Ready, set. Say hut. Like he about to rush the quarterback or something, man. Like what? I don't know. I'm not hating on the people who love this piece, but this just is not for me, man. This was just not for me, dog, at all. Like, some people's gonna like this, but look like he's saying blue 42. Blue 42. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I mean, but you can tell this is like I wouldn't say a reissue, because okay, so let's get to that. So people were saying that this is like, this could be, is this like a reissue? Like they've done this before, right? And Paul even says in the video that this piece is actually done loosely on the previous piece. And I'm so mad I don't have pictures of the old piece. But yeah, I think the old piece is a little bit is comic book accurate, and this one's obviously from the movies. And it's not the exact same, but it's very similar. But funny. Your arm, you know what I'm saying? You got the arm up or whatever, and his like he see how he has it like this. It's kind of outstretched a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But this piece here is just not. It's just not for me personally. It's just not for me. I've never liked the old round bases, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's just that old stuff is just not for me. Okay, hold up 1 second, y'all. But let's see. Process is good for collectors who have limited space where they can't display some that's 20, 25 inches tall. I guess you're right. That is true. I guess that's right. Uh yeah. Horrible pose. Call it what it is. Sideshow going cheap. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the. It's not even the suit for me because I actually, what was it? Was it the Mark III? Was that the Mark III that let's see. Let me see something. Here it is right here, front and center. This is Mark VII. This is not Mark III. But this piece here, and hold on, let me get this off the screen. Yeah, my man Buck. What's up, Buck?
That was good, man.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
I'm good, G. I didn't know you were streaming, bro.
That's all
But
good. It's all good, man.
what's up?
All good. So look, so check this out, Buck. So this piece, right? I hate it, right? So I'm not I'm not a fan of this. This is Mark III, and what I was just saying was this Mark VII. It's not far from this. Like it's not far from this Mark III, right? But this I really like this piece. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But I just never wanted to pay $800 for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why it was $800 initially is because of all the light ups.
Yeah.
But now I see people sell it in the aftermarket for 650. And then now they have like a 10% joint off, um, which puts it at what, like 720. So even that's a little bit too much for me. I mean, I would want them to come down to about 650
Damn.
in order for me to get it. But this is actually one of my favorite Iron Man pieces.
For real?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite. I think it looks phenomenal. I think the only thing I would probably change about it is the base. Like I feel like the base is super reliant on light up. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's not lit up, then it doesn't look as cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it shouldn't have to depend on that.
It's a pretty similar statue to the Adi Granov 1/5 scale that they did. Artist Series Iron Man Extremist armor. Do you know that one? That's my
No,
that's my favorite Iron Man like statue. I would prefer if it was Iron Adi Granov ADI then space and GRANOV Extremis. Oh yeah, that's the one. You could go. That's the first result is the page on Sideshow.
the Mark II. Oh, I've never seen this before.
I had this piece, and then it's got like an unmasked, or at least the face cover flips up on the exclusive. I really like this one
Really?
as a comic statue, but it's fifth
Oh
scale.
wow. It's fifth scale.
Yeah, but the paint on it is awesome. It looks really good.
Damn, how have I never seen this before? This is not bad. This
Yeah,
reminds me of the XM joint a little bit because of the fire and the rockets. Maybe I'm thinking about Queen. But anyway, this is pretty cool though. This is comic book. This is comic book accurate.
yeah. The guy he does a lot of designs for Iron Man, and it was basically a lot of the stuff we got in the Iron Man movies are designed by him.
Hmm. Oh really?
Yeah, but he's also like a comic guy too.
Are you kidding me? He designed a lot of the Iron Man stuff for the movies.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. is inspired by his work or he designed it.
Oh wow. Let me see. So I want to see what else he's done for Sideshow.
Done a few art prints. He did the She-Hulk statue I have. The thing is, they won't show any of the stuff that's sold out on this page.
Oh, true, 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 true. But okay, I've seen this art print before. I've seen this one before.
He
I've
also did
seen
that
these before.
Galactus art print. If you've seen that one,
Galactus, the one
like it looks like he's in the sky, and then like people on the ground are looking up at him.
that one right there.
Right where? I
At
think
the
yeah, the one on the left. I think so.
over
Yeah,
here.
that one. Yeah, that one.
That's
Yes.
crazy. I have one. I have his art print on my wall. That's crazy.
Just to be sure, I'm gonna check though. But I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's crazy. We talking about this guy. I have his print on my wall actively. That's crazy. I thought that art print was phenomenal. So he's done. Okay, so I didn't remember his name, but I knew that he had done some very iconic comic book characters or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I mean comic book cover. Sorry. And so and that was one of them. And I really like that Galactus joint. Um, and I have another. Actually, I have two Galactus prints on the same wall. There's one right here. I don't remember the artist's name, but it's very, I don't even know what you call it. Like it's asymmetrical. Like everything's literally perfect from on the left side and right side. It's almost as if they sculpted the left side. You know how like in like
Yeah,
ZBrush, like it copies over.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really really cool. Then you have like the Silver Surfer coming through like his neck and stuff is really nice.
pretty awesome.
But anyway, you so how you feel about this Iron Man, but
Uh, I think a long time ago, Iron Man, for me, the movie version had outlived its welcome. But people are still getting this. That's why they're still making it. And the thing about Iron Man is that he has so many different costumes that
mhm.
the hardcore fans, if you give them a different costume with a different pose, it might be the one they want to get. Yeah. So it's not for me. I felt nothing when I saw this. Just another waste of a day.
You felt nothing. I felt anger and disgust. Like, why would you do this?
Oh man. The only thing I'd say about this that I would critique as being bad is the base looks maybe overly simplistic, and then it's too wide.
It's wide for no reason, right?
Yeah, it's like the ground around his fist. Why would it break like that, and then the rest of the ground where he's standing is just like perfect? I don't know. It looks odd. Or like at least why is it so level?
Right.
I
It
would
should be like
expect
cracks or like some type of like.
I would have expected that crack in the ground to spread all the way to like further than it did. See the rocks that are breaking out of the ground because
Hmm.
he's dropping from the sky really hard. So I mean, his legs should hit the ground really hard as well. I can't imagine it's only his arm that takes up all the force of him landing really fast.
I know he has an Iron Man suit on, but I feel like that'll break his arm, fam. Like,
No, it would like. I mean, if you think about it, like there are ways to design it mechanically. Although I don't think everything that you'd need can fit inside the armor. But like you'd put like a bunch of actuators in there and pistons. Basically, the force would be diverted. It'll travel up his arm into somewhere else. I don't know. But generally, his arm doesn't have to take the shock if he's wearing like an exo suit. So
watch the scene where he touches down in front of Loki and Avengers. That's what they're trying to show in this Iron Man.
yeah,
Hmm.
I think he's done this pose several times in different like places. Like I mean, you know,
Hmm.
what was that in that Deadpool movie? They're calling that the superhero landing, the first Deadpool. I think he also does it in one of the Iron Man movies when he gets into the war zone.
Hmm. Oh, come on, commercials and crap. Anyway, we can move on. I ain't trying to watch no commercials. Let's see. What is this? Oh, Harley Quinn. All right. So Harley Quinn. So I'll let you go first, but how do you feel about this Harley Quinn?
I didn't watch this movie. Um,
This was the first movie, right?
no,
Or
this
the
is
second?
Second Suicide Squad.
Oh, this is the good one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is this. Yeah, because she got the javelin.
Yeah,
That's the one you should have saw. The second one was good.
yeah. I don't know. I just didn't care about DC stuff that much unless it was like brand new, like solo movies.
Mm-hmm.
But like no hate on this. I'm not interested. I don't like the costume. Um, I think Harley Quinn needs to look sexy. This does not.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as critiquing it based on what it is,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna assume the costume is accurate. Uh, it looks like Margot Robbie, but there's something plasticky and toyish about, like, forgetting the base, even just like her skin. I don't know. It's boring for me. You know, it's like basically just it's a museum pose. Calling any of them.
Talking about the sideshow. I mean,
No,
the
it's like on a
Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad movie.
Yeah, Suicide Squad movies.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. There's a lot of superhero movies I haven't watched that came out like I would say after like Thanos died.
Are you going to see the 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 Rock? What's the Black
I
Adam?
don't I don't think I'll see it. I don't care.
Interesting.
I haven't seen the new Thor movie.
Don't waste your
Um,
time.
Damn, yeah, exactly. uh, I think it will be better for me to actually miss out watching something that is good in the theaters, and then people tell me, "Oh, that's actually really good," and then I can go watch it. But generally, I'm just not going to bother for them, right?
I don't blame you.
We're waiting for things to become rejuvenated, like find some new direction, or I don't know. But the current like trend of things, it's not too great. But more on the statue, you
Hmm.
know. I guess there's some shading in her clothes. The leather has some like dark black wash in some places.
Hmm.
Uh, there's something. Can you look at her face? There's something plasticky about her face. It's just one white color. I'm not sure. Like, there might be some breakup, but I'm not seeing much.
I
And she
think
just,
it doesn't seem layered. It looks like it's just kind
yeah,
of.
it's just one color of white.
I would want it to be more. I don't really even know how to explain it. Like almost like a flesh tone mixed with the white. Like make it look realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like the Prime 1 version of this character, they did, but they gave
Hmm.
her the dress instead, which I would have preferred to this, honestly. But again, like my main gripe with this is I think Harley Quinn is supposed to be sexy. This is not, and so I'm not into it. The hair too is also kind of flat, and then like the goggles, like they just you can't even see through those goggles. What's the I don't know, maybe that's the design in the movie, but like it just looks like a solid metallic color, and I'm thinking,
Hmm.
how does she see through that? But that might be what it is in the movie, and that might just be lacking information.
Right. So I'm actually not mad at this piece. The likeness is okay. Sideshow isn't known for their likeness, so I'm not smashing them over likeness. I think it's good. I think it's good enough to pass. You know what I'm saying? Like a 70. Um, like even like I feel like it's like from this angle it looks fine, but once you get closer, the closer you get, the like it gets worse. Um, but I do think that is overall is it's okay, right? Now my problem, like I actually don't have a problem with Harley at all. Nothing about Harley, her pose, her stance, her javelin, like none of that really bothers me. I just think it's a very interesting creative direction choice for the base. Um, I've never really liked stuff that spell out exactly what it is, like
Yeah.
that you get like Harley Quinn, or like what, like how they have like those little like logos and badges in the front of the statue and stuff like that. Like I don't like
Hmm.
that type of stuff. I don't think that this space is bad per se, but what I will say is that I think there's a clash. I think there's a clash in Harley Quinn herself and her base. I feel like they're from two different worlds, and they try to make them put together, right? So I'm
Hmm.
not mad at the base. I don't think the base is bad or anything. I just think it's the creative direction of putting those two together makes it a little weird, just a little bit.
Yep. Yep.
Because this is realistic. Like she looks like like an actual person. This isn't like a cartoon version of Harley Quinn, but then like the base is like all like candle wax. It's like or ice cream or whatever. It's like
Hmm.
that doesn't really make sense to me.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm not. I'm like if people are picking this up and they're getting it and they love it, I'm not. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think I don't think that's a bad thing per se. But I've never been on the market for Harley Quinn, so why does what does my opinion matter anyway?
Hmm. And like the colors don't even go with the way she's dressed. She's dressed in this leather, like I don't understand the style clash. This like the colors on the base are kind of calling to a more playful, whimsical side of Harley, and then the costume design does not really reflect that. The costume is trying to go like, oh, badass, punk chick. I don't know, man.
I think that was very accurate. Where she's one way, she's displaying one version of herself, but then her base is displaying another version of herself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so that I
I,
think
I,
that's the clash.
hmm This would be my least favorite version or incarnation of the character in terms of costume.
To be fair, I wasn't that big of a fan of the Harley on wheels either. So
At
that's
least
just
that
me.
was sexy. No, man, that's a central part of her character, in my opinion.
Gotta be sexy, has to be.
Yeah, man. Fans of Harley
Let's
Quinn.
see. Fans of Harley Quinn wanted a statue of or a hot toy with a particular outfit. Now they got it. Oh, okay, yeah, because they were saying a lot of people wanted this outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And here we are. Pedro says this version of H Harley Quinn, her skin is supposed to be bleach white like Joker.
I don't agree with that. Because if you watch the movie, there's like some breakup. Like, I'm not saying it's not supposed to be white, but you can see like variation in the color. Like, it's white, but then there's breakup in the skin. It's not just white. You don't just paint it white and go, yeah, that's the end.
Right.
Like
Uh,
if you want an example of what I'm referring to, you can just go look at the I'm talking to Pedro. Just go look at the Blitzway Prime One, the one with the dress, like for her skin tone. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, Keesis came with a good point. I mean, it's a good statue, but horrible marketing. How do you reveal a comic accurate Joker and then they give you a movie version of Harley Quinn? Damn, I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely correct. Because
Well,
you go ahead.
I was gonna say we'll see. With the edition sizes, we'll get a good idea of how much interest there is in this, like this version of the character, versus the other ones, like the other costumes and stuff.
Right, right. Yeah, for sure. 1000%. But cool. That's Harley Quinn. Oh man, here we go. Wolverine, right? So sculpted by Martin Canale, right? You know what I learned and I didn't know this? Apparently this base is a forced perspective base. I didn't know that.
I still don't know it. If you could play the video, I think it'll rotate, and then we'll be able to. Because everyone kept on saying it's at the back, but I've never bothered to go like to the video and really check.
Hmm.
You can scrub through. Oh yeah, that's it. See the building?
Hmm.
Yeah,
So what? He's supposed to be jumping off the building?
I guess so. Yeah, and all these ninjas are shooting at him and attacking, but they make it seem like it's a dream or something because they're made out
What?
of some
That's
kind
what
of
I thought.
smoke.
So I think that the sculpt of it, like Wolverine, like his actual like body sculpt and the sculpt of the ninjas and the base and the little the house or whatever the building in the back, I think all of that is sculpted very nice. Now the only thing that makes this that kind of throws me off for this piece is really only his arm placement. So you have Wolverine, right? So I just think the way he's jumping, right? He's jumping and his arms are not really they don't make sense to me, right? So he has the Wolverine claws coming out of his hand that's kind of facing like it's not like he's about to attack with that arm. And then you have the other arm that's just kind of stretched out, like all the way stretched out with the sword in it. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It just I don't. In my brain, it just doesn't make sense. I feel like if he has the sword, right, he should be jumping with the sword like this, or like he's about to swing it, or he's jumping like this, or he's doing something that kind of makes sense. It doesn't. Him jumping this way doesn't really make sense. It's just he's Wolverine. He's mad. He's jumping.
Based
Um.
on the direction, like where he's looking, there's probably someone above him,
Hmm.
and like, he's looking at something above him. He's gonna go attack that. Uh, I guess in that regard, if we are gonna attack something that was above you, would you go like that, or you'd bring the? I don't know, but like even if the thing was in front of him, I'm not. I don't mind the arm placement. What I don't like is that he's looking up. I would have preferred if his head was like fixed, like
Damn.
forward,
I didn't even
pointing
realize
down.
he was looking up. I didn't even realize that his eyes are looking up.
hmm So
Damn.
he's straining upwards, like, and so his arm. He's like he jumped, and like his arms are like dangling behind him, kind of, and like
Hmm.
they're behind, and so that's what it is. Also, maybe if you wanted to add some drama to this in your head, you could just make the assumption that that arrow in
Hmm.
his forearm on the holding the sword,
Yeah.
right? You can okay, maybe you could think like the person he's jumping at shot the arrow at him, and now that's forced his arm back.
Gotcha.
If you put some imagination there. But
Right.
one thing I like about this statue is the way they've sculpted like his hair and
Hmm.
the mutton chops.
Hmm.
Really cool. Then his eyebrows are pretty cool as well. I just don't like the way the head is angled. I would have preferred if it was not. Yeah, I don't like it. I would have preferred if it was looking like at something that was more level with his height and not looking up. But that's like a taste thing.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
I think that blade is called Muramasa.
Yes, it's the Blade of Souls, or what? What is it?
No,
I don't know.
not the biggest X Men guy, but I think the sword is called Muramasa. It should stop his healing factor if he gets cut with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay. Um, like I said, yeah, I think overall this piece, the sculpt of it is fine. I just think um the 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 pose of his body and his head and how everything's kind of posed is just a little confusing for me. But overall, it's not a bad statue, I don't think. And who knows, it might grow on me. I mean, whenever the Silver Surfer first revealed, I didn't like the pose at all. I thought the pose was not it. But today I actually, I'm cool with the Silver Surfer, Sideshow Silver Surfer. So
yeah. But this has mixed media.
you know what? I thought it did. Up underneath here, like there's some mixed media up
Yeah,
underneath. Yeah,
that's cloth there. For his trousers, and then the sash around his waist, the obi. It's
gotcha,
not an obi. It's a sash.
gotcha. Okay, that's what's up. That's cool. Boba Fett life size bust. I thought this was cool.
Yeah,
Fully sculpted, they say. Fully sculpted, of course. Um, it is what it is. Fully sculpted. This is pretty freaking huge. And I think
yeah.
this is cool. I think if you have a Star Wars display, I think this is not a bad statue to get. You know what I'm saying?
hmm Personally, I can't. I don't have any strong opinions on this. Didn't watch the show.
Mm. It looks accurate from the show, from what I could
I
kind
was hearing some people say like there's too much paint peeling off in large patches. The way the paint is peeling doesn't feel accurate to the show. It should be in smaller patches. Like there's a lot of it, but it should be in smaller patches.
of got it.
But
Okay,
that was the only complaint I remember hearing.
I would have to pull up a picture from the show to kind of really compare because I'm not a Star Wars expert. So I don't remember exactly what he looks like as far as his the patches and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
um, but cool.
boba, boba.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite reveal from the con so far.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought this was a slam dunk, a home run. They knocked this one out of the park personally.
I think it's really good as well. Um, it's pretty clean. I love the pose. Like that's the best part about the statue to me. The
Yes,
one
the
thing I
pose.
don't like is the weathering on the suit. It makes it not look like I don't know. It makes it not look particularly like cloth.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's rust on it in some parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dirt ends up looking like metal stains, like rust
I
stains.
see. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it looks. I think it's supposed to just kind of portray like just
Dirt.
wear and tear, dirt. Yeah,
Yeah,
nastiness.
but the thing is,
Yeah,
on clothes, dirt doesn't make like they don't make streaks like that, right?
right. That is
You
true.
you
Yeah,
get streaking on metal because it's being caused by water and moisture. So the water like runs down the surface,
right.
right? Usually, like a dust will be usually maybe like a soft gradient, like dirtying things. or like I can imagine it being on his knees, around the cuffs, but like around the pockets like that, it doesn't make sense. It looks like rust. It has one on the blazer pocket. He
Or maybe
has
maybe it's supposed to be blood.
nah,
You don't think so?
yeah, because it's the same colors on his knees. I don't know if it's blood. It's like very old blood,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I'm doubtful. I'm really doubtful that's the case.
Okay. Okay. If I had to change one thing about this piece, I would probably change something about the base. Um, because it seems like he's standing on that, but then there's like a little sub base up underneath that. Um, yeah, like yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. So he's standing on that, but then he has this piece up underneath. I think that's just a little awkward. Maybe I would probably remove one of these, right?
It's like there's the acid tank, and maybe the carnival thing with the clown mask was kind of
It fell
hiding that
into
at
it.
first, like maybe
Oh,
hiding that at first, and then like they fell through and it became obvious.
oh, I see. It makes way more sense now. Okay,
Because you can kind of see like the floorboards on top of the
right.
that are bowing inwards. Yeah. Um, so it looks like that tank was possibly meant to be heading underneath the floor or something, or wherever
R-
this was.
right. Okay. But man, I really like this piece.
Same.
I'm not on the market for a
Joker.
Joker. Yeah, but if I were, then I would get this.
Oh man, if I wanted a Joker, I would get. I wouldn't get this one, although I like it. I would get the 1/3 by Prime One with Punchline.
Oh yeah. I'm just talking chord scale. Yeah, for sure. If third scale, oh 1000%. 1000%. 1000%. I would get both Joker and Punchline. Those things are freaking awesome.
Hmm.
Yes, this Joker is a day one.
Damn, Jesus.
This Joker is excellent. That is correct. Crazy looking Joker the way he is supposed to be. Exactly. He looks insane. I know a lot of people were saying that they didn't like his head sculpt, like
Yeah,
his
his hair.
face, you know?
His hair.
Yeah, his hair and stuff. I think I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like Hush a little bit to me, right? Or no? Hush like that from the Hush story. What they had this Prime One had a head sculpt that looked very similar to this on their
I don't
on
think
the
there's a Hush Joker
no,
for Prime One.
no, it's not a Hush Joker. There's a
Libra
maybe that's what I'm thinking. Libra Mayhem. I don't know. Anyway, there was a head sculpt from Prime One that looked very similar to this to me personally. That looked very cool. Um,
It's the new one with Punchline.
yes,
It looks like this. It has a
yes.
similar hairstyle.
Wherever that style comes from, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. This is probably just inspired by a bunch of different things, and it could just be like a personal take, or it's inspired by some Joker looks.
And I mean, it was sculpted by Daniel Bell, which
Then you
is
go.
cool.
I like how you can see like a bunch of individual strands in the hair on
Right,
his legs.
right, right, for sure. It's funny because I was laughing to myself. I was like, Paul was extra excited about this video. He had a smile on his face when he started.
Yeah,
This is your piece right here.
yeah. I think this piece is awesome.
Damn, that looks hard. That looks
Hell
nice.
yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah. And apparently this is her first ZBrush sculpt. Well, at least that's been made into a statue.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
No way is this good.
she's normally just although she didn't. I don't think she did the chair. She just did the character, like the woman. And when you think
Right.
about it, it's honestly just a naked woman with like bandages on her body. Still, it's done very well.
And
Um,
then and then you did like the little stitching on her body too.
yeah, no, that's easy to do. The
Hmm.
But like I think she did really well for herself, like sculpting this, and Sideshow did a great job. Like the art team did a great job painting this as well.
Hmm. So yeah, I mean it's really cool because I know, you know what I'm saying, one day we're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna see some of your work at Sideshow or a game or something like that. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Hey, just let me know what game I need to buy. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And support.
Amen. Yeah, for sure, man.
Cause that's really cool. That's really nice that this is her first joint. Like
Yeah, but like
that's
she's like an established artist. But she's like a fine artist normally. So she's been painting for years, and she has a lot of like pinups that do really well. She's established, and Sideshow's been selling her art prints for like a long ass time, right? And like, no, this is just like her first time, and it's kind of odd. Normally, you don't see artists jump disciplines, especially when they're like old like her, and they're
mhm,
like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna learn a new software. Think about like that's uncommon.
right.
So like, yeah, big ups to her, man.
Absolutely. That was cool. I think that's the last one. Let me check my notes real quick. I think that's the last one from Sideshow Con. Yep. We can get into pictures now. Pictures. We right here. Just that fast. So, let's see. If only she had a Betty Page switch out pet, but I may end up getting this one. Get it, Pedro. It's a nice piece, man. Go ahead and get it. Now, I have this on the screen because I have this for sale. If anyone is interested, DM me. You can comment on this video. You can message me on Facebook. You can make a post in the group, in the Facebook group. All that stuff should be. Um, just comment on this video. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it all the way out. But anyway, yep, it's for sale. Let me know.
Cool
I'm
piece.
looking. Yeah, it's a cool piece. So I'm thinking it's going to be reasonably priced. I'm not making any money off of this. 900 before shipping. Uh, so you might be able to get this for 1,000 ship. We'll see. Anyway, what we have here is the XM Superman Sanity. I don't know what you call it.
I think it's
Superman.
called Justice.
Okay, Superman Justice. Okay. So there is quite a few characters here. I think I counted 13. Maybe I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where the hell I get 13 from? Anyway, um, so I we got Doomsday, Brainiac, Lex Luthor, Bizarro, General Zod, Atrocitus, and 1, 2, 3 characters that I'm not 4 characters I'm not familiar with.
Which ones?
This woman right here,
That's Live Wire,
this person right here,
Mythoplick. He has a weird name.
this
And I
person right
I
here.
think that's Metallo.
I'm not familiar with him. And
Metallo.
then
But like the
is it
design is odd. That's not normally how it would like usually have like a robotic looking face. So
okay?
unless they change that in some reboot of DC that I'm not thinking about.
Is this Cyborg Superman right here?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, I know him.
And then the guy in the middle, the muscular guy,
Atrocitus.
is Mongol. No, not
Oh,
Atrocitus.
it's not Atrocitus.
No,
Okay, well, damn, I don't know who this is. Okay, Mongol. Is he a lantern?
no.
Oh, okay. So what is this?
I don't know. That's just a crest on his chest.
Okay, so let me see. So I know one, two, three, four, five, six. So I know 6 characters out of 10. I think that's reasonable. Anyway, I think this is gonna be cool. Do you think they'll offer this in quarter scale?
Sorry.
I said, do you think they'll offer this in quarter scale?
Um. Yes, I actually think they will. Also, yeah, I think they will. I think they'll offer this in quarter scale.
If this is offered in quarter scale, it's gonna be like 3 grand.
I think I think that's too cheap.
You said you think that's cheap?
Yep.
I think you're actually right. I was being conservative.
I think if they offer this in quarter scale, think about how many quarter scale characters are in this. That's one, two, three. Like Doomsday, I guess Doomsday is huge, but also it's not his whole body, and also the fact that each character doesn't have their own base. But XM also charges a premium for their quarter scale pieces.
Hmm.
They're not gonna be like sideshow pricing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I guess I don't need to count the tiny guy at the top. But just think about him as a switch out. And yeah, that's a lot of money. I think conservative estimates, yeah, maybe 3,600 to 4,000 plus for quarter scale. How
Yeah.
much was the 6 scale Batman Sanity?
Damn. I feel like it was like 3 grand, but I might be wrong.
Oh, holy shit! Then like quarter scale is not gonna be. Anyone in the chat know how much Batman Sanity was?
Uh,
Come on, live audience. If this
see if you.
was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'd have lost by now.
I'm gonna see if somebody can come up with it before I can. Looks like they did not. Let's
It
see.
would if it's sold out on spec, they won't show the price. You got to go to the XM website to find it. Maybe then it's like hard shop 6 scale. Filtered for 6 scale.
Let's just. So she's 35.99.
Hey Siri, what is 3,599 Singaporean dollars in US dollars? That's 2,576 for Wonder Woman.
So 2,500, and that's 6 scale
Yeah, I think this could get very close to 4 grand if they did it in quarter scale
for
or
sure,
more.
1,000%. If this, yeah, quarter scale, I think we're looking at about 4 grand for that. Let's see. So okay, it's like 3,500. It's like the same price, roughly. So yeah, 4 grand. I'm gonna say 4 grand for that, which is freaking insane. That's insane. It looks good though. We already talked about this. How you feel about this buck? You.
Um, yeah, looks cool, but I'm not a big Fantastic Four guy, so.
Me neither. Me neither. But looking forward to see the rest of the line. I put this up here because I was laughing. This they put this as part of the con, $150 off for this piece. You know
and
what that
and
you know what that
and you still
means?
get free shipping. I don't know if you can use the fifth, but I guess you wouldn't be able to use the 15% off code, but you get free shipping on it. I think still, which is crazy.
So okay. So 635. That's how much this is. So you're getting this piece for 485 plus free shipping. You know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
That means they know they effed up, right? They
Oh, it means it's not selling as much as they would like it to.
Exactly. They effed up. It's not
Y-
selling, and so they're trying to get this out of the door at this point.
yes and no.
They made
Um,
7,500.
yeah, on the stuff that's high ES, they always do this.
Really?
So yeah, I can't imagine like 150 is a large number, but they always do like these kind of discounts on the stuff that's like high ESs. Normally, I don't know. Maybe I don't think they did it on Gambit. Gambit was high, right?
Mm, I don't remember. I don't think so.
Actually, no. I, it wasn't this high. I think it was like around 4,000 combined. Um, and the only other characters I know that get to this amount is like Wonder Woman that can get close to this amount in terms of the ES on her statues. But yeah, this is a lot, and what I think it is like they make a lot of profit like from the people that buy at normal pricing, and then like they can afford to offer it at this discount because I mean it's just so much that they've
Mm-hmm.
made. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the profit margins are probably insane on this statue, and they probably made their money back already.
Right. I'm sure they're in the plus right now. At this point, whatever they sell is pure profit at this point. So
Yeah, but definitely, like I can just imagine, man. If you're someone with this statue and you're thinking of letting it go,
it's
it's
over.
it's not over, but it means like you gotta give a more compelling. So you're gonna be like, they're giving Flash is giving free shipping and 150 off. You're going to have to do the same, plus extra. The sideshow is giving a brand new statue and customer support if there's issues. You know, so you got to do better than what sideshow is offering because this is still in stock.
Well,
Yeah,
and well, here's the thing. So this $150 deal is done. Like is
it's
going
done.
ended
Oh, it's
is
gone.
it ended on the 13th. Yes, it was a 1 day deal.
Okay.
So I'm sure a lot of people probably picked this up because 485 for this piece plus free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure a lot of people picked it up, right?
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, like you said, what you said still stands. I mean, if you're trying to sell this piece, the people who are on the market looking for this at this point, yeah, if they saw this, yeah, I'm not purchasing it from you. I'm about to just get it from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought this was funny. And I mean, I kind of knew this would happen because of mainly because of the shoulder lean situation. I feel like if this piece looked the same as the Iron Studios Mandalorian and Child, this would sell much more.
Man, who knows, man?
That piece
I
was
think
hard to find too.
think they're milking the cow dry, and the cow won't have milk to give anymore at some point. That's what I would like to think, but they're still making Iron Man movie statues for a movie that came out like over a decade ago, I think.
Well, forget the Iron Man. They still making Batman joints like Heath Ledger and like
Mm-hmm.
they still doing all that type of stuff from 2008. Like that was a long time ago, fam.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So like I don't know. Mando might have long legs like those franchises, and we might just keep seeing more Mando stuff in perpetuity.
I mean, but you also gotta think too, the new season is coming out what next year at some point, right? They're probably gonna try to milk this into the next season.
Yeah, I mean, if this is still available next season, they'll capitalize on the hype. They'll probably do another sale, and then
Right.
they'll still make a new Mando statue again. As long as it continues to remain like enjoyable for the fans, there's money to be made in like more statues for the character,
I agree. 1,000%.
no matter how much of a waste of time I think it is.
I thought this was cool. I can't remember whose picture this is, but you got
I
obviously
think
I don't think
it's
it's anyone in the US, but they got
Yeah, it's gotta be an
Dawnbreaker,
Asian collector.
the Red Death, Dawnbreaker, Batman Labs, blah blah blah. By the way, we're gonna talk about Red Death here in a minute. And
Terry said, "Congrats to both of us for picking up Red Death.
oh damn, I didn't even see Terry's comment. What's up, Terry?
He's still
Um,
waiting for his."
I'm watching and I'm editing videos, but I'm definitely getting that Frankie. Congrats again, both from Red Death. I'm super jealous. Thank you, Terry, man. I appreciate that. I don't know anything about this character, but here we are.
It's like one of those like indie comic companies, Bloodshot. I don't know if this was Valiant or Image. I'm not sure which one, but it's one of those companies. I think. I don't know who made him, but the character's name is Bloodshot. I know there was a movie, and apparently the movie was not good. So,
I
movie had Vin
love that.
Diesel as the character.
Okay, that's funny.
Sculpted by Caleb Nefton.
That is correct. This is from my man Warren Dante. He gave me permission to show this, right? Pedro says Valiant.
Nice. So it was Valiant.
Um, but what we have here is, I guess this is renders of his new room that he's gonna, he's building, which is crazy. This is a museum.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome. Congrats to him.
Yeah, this is really awesome. He also has like a projector screen that pulls down from here, and then you can watch TV in these seats, and I think that's really dope. It got me thinking, like, damn, I need to, like, first of all, my thing was like, okay, how do you create something like this, like a render type thing? Like, how does that even, what I'm
There's
saying?
software for it, from making mock-ups like this. And the software will have its like 3D assets you can drop in as well. And then he just goes in and puts the images of statues he wants on top of that.
Interesting. So, is that something you think a person like me could just do myself, or do you think someone you have to like hire somebody to do that?
You can do this yourself if you get your hands on the software. It's probably very intuitive as well, like easy to understand.
What software is it? Do you know?
Nope, but you can ask Warren. You should know. And also, it might be like, I mean, since he's actually committing to making the place, he's probably contracted someone to make this for him. So this mock-up might be what the contractor is using to show the idea, and like they'll make adjustments, like they do their back and forth before they commit to the plans.
Right.
Marcos Mora says in the comments, "I'm new to collecting. My collection is going to be focused I'm new to collecting. My collection is going to be focused on one third Bat Family and quarter scale to one third Batman Rogue Gallery. Also, One Piece anime statues. Oh, anime. Yeah. We're coming up in the world, man. They're always hating on us on these lives. But
Nah,
anime collectors, man.
I support the anime joints because the thing about anime is that there's so many different choices. You know what I'm saying? And that's a different rabbit hole to fall down. So I've stayed away from it altogether. But I really like those anime pieces. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm an anime guy myself. I've been watching anime for like all my life. So
Bless up.
yeah, I'm good with anime. But Marco's good. Glad welcome to the community. Glad you have this a direction for your collection, because you definitely need that. Because if you don't have a direction, then it can kind of go all over the place. But thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Says Buck, we can keep the anime statue vibe alive in here. Definitely more dynamic statues than the comic statues. That is very true.
That's fact.
That is very true. Yeah, those, man, like some of the Naruto statues, I'm like, yo, that's fire. Like the creativity and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's just really cool. Anime statues, they go hard.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's Warren's room. Mr. Sinister, we talked about that. Um, what we have here is some art prints from Sideshow. I don't know if I captured all of them, but here are a few. We got an Iron Man, which is I'm assuming supposed to go with the new Iron Man they just revealed. We have a Doctor Strange print. I think I may end up going back to get that Doctor Strange premium format or that Doctor Strange maquette, whatever.
I say
I may
pass on it.
really. Why do you
Yeah,
say that?
don't get it. I mean, how do you feel strongly about Doctor Strange?
I like him.
Yeah. Hey, I don't want like see all these fakes in the comment, man. I see Kisa saying he's the anime king. Get out of here with that shit, Kisa. I've never seen you. I've never seen you unbox any anime statues until you unbox anime statues on your channel. Nah, you gotta stop being a poser. Shh.
A poser.
Yeah, Princess
Sume,
Sume is
Sume
good.
is a away from
Yeah,
me.
I like
Yeah, for
Sume.
sure.
I got two Sume pieces on pre-order, and I got one in my collection.
Oh,
Oh,
word.
Walton's back to his usual hating on me.
What's up? What's up, Jesse? Walton says that man is staring at his nuts. Yo, pause.
Oh man.
Luke says Royce Walton, the anime expert. Dot dot dot. Oh, Luke, funny. Oh man,
Oh shit, Kisses has three statue unboxings. Damn, you gotta tell me which ones are those Kisses.
he has some Naruto, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're
Oh,
Naruto.
I will
I can't.
allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I can't. I can't
I don't hate
remember.
Naruto. Naruto is good. But like I don't know. It went on for a long time. Maybe too long.
He says, "Oh, I was right. Sasuke, Itachi, and
And
Rengoku. See,
Rengoku. Oh yeah. Okay.
I
Rengoku.
remember. I
See that?
remember it being some Naruto related.
I feel that.
Process. Who is getting that Attack on Titan? Yo, I love that Attack on Titan statue from Prime One. I love it. I love that piece.
It's cool.
What?
It's
No
cool.
way.
I'm
No
not getting it, bro.
way.
It's like it's easy pass.
What? Easy pass?
Easy pass.
Oh my god. That
So what?
piece is lovely. I love it.
I I it's not bad. It's like I'm not paying $3,000 for Attack on Titan. I don't like Attack on Titan that much.
He just said he doesn't like Attack on Titan. Oh my god,
Dude,
yo.
dude, don't even get me started. I know it got better, and like in fact, let me not say better. A lot of people say it got really good, and I believe them. But there
Mhm.
was an episode that made me quit. Like
What? One episode?
it was a season. It was starting out badly, and then there was an episode that like broke me, and
What episode was that?
it was where like it was the episode where they capture Eren and they get to the forest, and like they're chasing after the Titans, like the Colossal and Armor Titan. So, but they capture Eren,
Hmm.
and like there's an entire episode where they're just screaming at each other on a tree, and that's all
Oh,
that happens.
where his limbs are gone?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all
Okay,
they do
okay,
in the episode. And before
okay.
that, it was already like a stupid. It was already getting annoying. Aaron was kind of cringe. They did like a whole. You know how like he did the move where he threw like it was basically like a judo flip, like a judo throw.
Hmm.
He throws the guy on the ground, and then they start like replaying the action from
Oh,
multiple angles,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like doing the sound effects, and you're like, but there's nothing impressive about that. Why are they making such a big deal out of it? And then
Well, I
they do a
think
flashback to when someone taught him how to throw someone on the floor. Like, bro, you just threw someone on the floor. Come on, man, it's not that deep.
it was what was her name? Annie. It was Annie
And yeah,
who taught him how
she
to
taught
do
him
that.
how to do it.
Yeah, and that's why it was like significant. It was like, she taught him how to do that however many years ago, and now he's doing it. You know what I mean? I remember
Man.
that too. I remember that.
Yo, Walton, you need to keep quiet, man. Goku does not charge a spirit bomb for 5 episodes. That's a lie. That's that's a lie. That's a lie.
Oh,
All these Dragon Ball Z haters, man, they'll find any excuse.
Prime One Attack on Titan is easily a pass through, basically the same as my hero. Oh, I like the My Hero statue too.
Now
Yo, that's
that one,
crazy.
I think they don't. Their faces look weird.
The My Hero joint.
Yeah, that one. That one. Their faces look weird. Especially Deku. I don't like the way his portrait looks like.
Interesting. I didn't like how this past season of Attack on Titan ended. I hated that. Like
I wouldn't know, man. I stopped watching after the tree episode. That was season 2, and now
this past
you guys are waiting for the final season of the final of the final season to show up.
so this past season of Attack on Titan started off really good, but then it's like it got boring. It got really
Yeah,
boring.
yeah. I don't know, man. We're talking about Attack on Titan. Fuck that noise. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue with the Sideshow Con. Even though I'm
Let's
sure Attack on Titan is more, it's more interesting than Sideshow Con at this point.
yo what
Oh my
yo
God! You need
yo
to ban
what
this man. You need to ban
yo
this man.
I might have to ban Luke for like 30 days. I don't know what's going on,
Yo,
man.
the disrespect. Luke, I'm gonna
Yo,
block you on Facebook. Come
yo,
on,
that's crazy. Look,
stop
you
this.
wildin', son. You wildin'.
Stop this.
But more art prints. Moon Knight joint. It's not really for me, but got another one. Um,
I
fine
kind of
art
like
lithographs.
this. Like
Really?
the artwork is nice, but I wouldn't want to pay so much for a Moon Knight art print. Plus, I don't
We
like the
might.
character that
You
much.
think you think we'll get a Moon Knight statue now that they're giving us an art print? You think they'll give
Possibly.
us?
I feel
I
like if they were gonna do it though, they should have done it already.
but Sideshow misses they miss the hype curve sometimes.
I feel like most of the time what they do is they release the statue before the movie or the show, and then the show or the movie
Carries the
come.
sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could release slightly after. But much time has passed.
hmm Another art print, colorful.
Uh,
It's cool.
Maleficent,
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Carpe Noctem. I'd like a
Yes,
Vampirella premium format or Red Sonja, a new one.
I think they're probably due for one soon. So I'm sure we'll get one eventually soon.
Mhm.
It's your girl art print.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy the art print.
Really, you wouldn't?
Nope.
Something you don't
That's
like about it?
nope. Not really. It just doesn't do anything for me. I don't know.
I think it'll pair very nice
Mm,
with the statue. I mean, I
not.
think. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably. You know what? It probably would pair very nicely with the statue. Just in my collection, I generally don't pair art prints with statues. I just get ones that look nice, and for the most part, almost all my art prints are just Spider-Man stuff.
Walton says, "Where's H-Stats Astro? Better dock him for not showing up." Now he's on vacation right now.
It's that's on
He's
vacation.
he's on the beach somewhere. Yeah, he's with the fam. So he was actually going to dial in from his phone, but I guess he's busy and stuff.
Yeah, he's out there. He's looking for a Dominican wife for me.
Absolutely. This is the quarter scale Hulkbuster from Queen Studios, right? This is the box it comes in. There was this whole video. I didn't do the video, but this is pretty crazy, right? So net weight is 200 pounds, gross weight is 317. I heard it comes like on a pallet or something, right? And this thing is freaking huge, man. It's huge.
Damn, son. You could fit a person in there comfortably. You could fit two people in there comfortably. Then you could probably fit four people in there if they huddle up. Man,
That
that's a lot of room in there, and it's just one statue.
is a huge box. I don't think I've ever seen a box that big
Oh,
ever.
Walton. Okay, so Walton is commenting on the Frankie skin in the comments, and
Mhm.
oh, I agree with you. It doesn't necessarily make sense for her skin to be that nice as a something that's undead. but you know it's a pinup. It's like a bunch of like it's just meant to look sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Right. Right.
for me, that's a good enough justification.
Right. Right. For sure. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. We talked about this a little earlier, but how you feel about this book, the Samurai Riddler?
I was saying yesterday, I
Mm-hmm.
think the helmet or like the hat he's wearing,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't go with the theme of being a monk because he's dressed like a monk, but then he has that hat and then he has the fan. The
Mm-hmm.
bladed fan for a monk, I don't think that works. But they wanted to give him a hat. I don't know why the bladed fan is there though. I don't know. Maybe someone would have to explain to me. I feel like that hat is meant for like soldiers or some kind of policeman. I don't think a monk would wear that. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
but then
don't
maybe
think
they
so.
could. I think it's like there should be a headpiece for monks, so they could have put other stuff instead of this, but they chose this. So I don't know. That one part bugs me. But if you don't know about all that stuff in terms of what it's supposed to look like, this looks like a cool statue, and everyone has wanted a Riddler for a long time. Even though it's samurai, it's still a Riddler. So,
Right. So
oh
we'll see how it sells. People keep talking about Riddler this, Riddler that. We're gonna see. Riddle me this. Are y'all gonna buy this? We're gonna see. Um, Oopsies.
oh god,
That's gross. That's gross
oh
right there.
take it off the screen, man.
It's gross. Gross. It's disgusting.
Oh shit,
Oh
your
man.
audience is about to leave. Everyone has left the live chat.
This right here is the Red Death, man. He's actually sitting right off screen. He's literally still right there. And this picture does him zero. When I say zero, zero justice. Buck, I'm sure you can attest to that.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's a beautiful
this
piece.
guy is beautiful. He's huge. He's big paws. This is, like I was thoroughly impressed. The entire time, like I was just so enamored. Like I was just so in awe and smiling. Like I ran, like I'm trying to show my wife, like look at this statue. Like this is freaking awesome. Do you see this? Like this is crazy.
Oh man,
But
see,
I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it.
oh man, you see what Jesse Hernandez said?
Thanos.
Anus.
Think
Anus. Thanos.
that's some this is some sick behavior. Why would you ever scope something like that? Like that's just nasty. Like
No, not
what?
dude. You know you can buy that. Like they're selling that. It's not just like
Oh,
show.
that's like a statue?
Man, the
Come
way
on, come
you
on, come
stop
on, come on.
going back to that
Come on,
picture,
come on, come on,
man.
come on, come on,
This is
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
oh
That's a
man.
statue? Are you kidding? Like you can buy that? You can actually
Yeah,
purchase that. Yeah,
yeah.
who's buying that?
On my wall, I was seeing it. They were selling it like their pre-orders are open for that.
Wow, that's insane. That is craziness. Wow, please. Okay, yeah, I'll never look at that again. Um, this is Kit Flash and Starfire. I don't know why they're together in the statue, but here we are. I think Keisa sent me this. Yeah, Keisa sent me this. This is not really for me personally. I'm not mad at the Starfire, honestly. But Kit Flash, like that whole effect and all that stuff is it's not working for me personally.
Yeah, this doesn't look too hot. It's not nice. And the sculpt is a bit lumpy in some places.
Mm-hmm. Stranger Things.
What's this dude's name again? Vecna?
Vecna, make a deal with God. And running up that road. I love that song.
Running up that hill.
I love that song. I started playing that song and I play it so much that my wife gets mad when I put it on now because
Oh
like
man.
I play it so much and I don't know, that song is fire. And I think that this vagueness is I don't know if it's all the way accurate like that, but it's close enough, I guess. Kisses know what time it is. Running up that hill. Running up that building. We talked about this, the Evil Queen statue, Scott Campbell. This was cool. Mirror, mirror on the wall, all that good stuff.
Yeah. I, you know, I'm not too crazy about. I don't. I'm not too crazy about his stuff, like buying his statues for them, but I can see the appeal. The thing I would commend this for is that the normally when he draws like females,
Hmm.
they look exactly the same, right?
Really?
Like same face, exact same body proportions, exact same like the legs are the same length, the body shape is the same. The only difference is eye color and hair between the characters.
Really?
Um, haven't you noticed that?
Mm-mm, I never
Can
noticed that.
if you look at the Cinderella and you look at that like Red Riding Hood, it's like this. It's like someone is doing cosplay and they're just switching their wig and like contact lenses and changing makeup. And so on this character, the Maleficent, she looks different. The Evil Quinn.
Oh, come on. This one, you mean?
Yeah, but if you look at the face here, and you look at the face on, I mean, even that Spidey and Mary Jane. Okay, no, you're not. That's the thing I'm saying. The Evil Queen doesn't
Mm-hmm.
look like this, and that's what's like I'm commending him for. The face is
Oh,
different.
okay. Got it, got it,
Normally,
got
on
it.
all of them, the faces are the same. So if you go look at the Spider Man and Mary Jane, like my cat, like, can you tell me the difference between this MJ
Damn.
and then if you look at the
They do
Cinderella,
they
the
do kind of look alike.
Cinderella, Cinderella's even worse. Like, it's not awful, but it's like, and these are even sculpts, and they'll be done by different sculptors, so there might even be like slight differences when he
Oh,
actually
wow,
draws.
they do kind of look
Yeah,
alike.
yeah, because when he draws these things, they he draws them the exact same way. He just changes the hair and the eye color, and so it's like that's how you get a different person. But it's like someone's doing is wearing cosplay.
Interesting. Um, let's see. Walden says, "Have you listened to the by
Placebo,
Placebo? Placebo.
placebo, Astro. It isn't new. Then again, the song it's covering is from '85. You wouldn't
You
know
wouldn't
that
know
until
that since so
so
many
many
people
people
discovered it. Kate Bush
discovered
until
Kate
this year.
Bush.
Yeah, I discovered Kate Bush this year. I don't know anything about Placebo. Um,
I think Placebo is the name of a band, and then they did a cover of her song. I think
oh,
that's what he's
okay.
trying to say. But there's a few like spelling errors and some words that he didn't type.
Okay. Placebo. Oh, okay. I see. I found it that fast. Cool. I got it.
So you
So,
did running up that hill.
yeah. Yep. Cool. I'll listen to it later. Thanks, Walden. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now this one, I laughed to myself about the same thing. The same story that we told with the Mandalorian. Same thing with this. They put $150 off on this piece. Um, probably because probably not selling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I was happy about that because I was pissed when this was revealed in the first place. Because similar to the Iron Man that they just revealed, this week as part of the con as like a remake, or this is matter of fact, I think it's the exact same thing. I think the last one was like is, I mean, you can call it like a variant, I guess, but this one was a previous statue. They repainted it, changed some stuff about it, changed a little bit about it. Same base, same Iron Man, same pose. It's just they changed some stuff, right?
So
Um,
you're saying this is the same as the previous one, the one that Sideshow just like teased?
well, no, no, no. What I'm saying is like how like the last one they were saying it was loosely developed on
Mm-hmm.
previous statue. This one
Yeah.
was like this was a statue that was released years ago, and they basically did a remake of it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
They I think they changed the suit color to be like the mark. What is this, 43 or something? Like they changed it to be like it was a previous suit before, but they just changed the suit.
yeah. Yeah. Man. I don't know what to say except that's like pretty boring, and it probably like reflects in like the sales for these pieces.
Hmm.
But then they're probably not too difficult to make them anyways.
Okay. Hmm. These are the last pictures here. This is a
Flash.
Flash. Yeah. It's a comic, or not comic. I'm sorry. This is a it's like a movie Flash, but he's more museum pose, right? And the thing with Flash, it always gets tricky for me when it comes
Oh,
to
this should
Flash.
be. Sorry,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say this should be comic because I think this is the rebirth costume. I'm not
Is
sure
it okay?
because it got the gold lines in him.
Okay, so rebirth Flash.
I
I
might be
think
wrong though.
yeah. Either way, it's just it gets tricky for me because when you do Flash and there's like the yellow lightning and stuff, it's always like you know I don't know, just a little weird. I've never really liked the lightning coming off of Flash,
Yeah.
honestly.
So yeah, I just wanted to congratulate. So that's new 52 costume.
New 52. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, cool. Just wanted to show that. I think Aiden posted this, I think.
Ah,
So shout
nice.
shout out to Aiden. But that's it. That's all the pictures, guys. That's all I got for today. I didn't have a lot of pictures, um, solely because I just didn't have a lot of pictures. I think I was leaning more on Sideshow Con this week, more than more than anything. And yeah, so
Yeah.
there you have it.
Sideshow Con is what it is. It is
It
Sideshow
it
Con,
is what it is.
and they're
But you
not
know what?
aspire. Good.
I'm not even mad about Sideshow Con as we close out today. I'm not even mad about Sideshow Con because Sideshow does stupid stuff like before Sideshow Con reveal a brand new Miles Morales. And then like after Sideshow Con happens, like 3 weeks later, they'll reveal a brand new statue that no one's ever seen. Like a brand new character, even. Like it might be
Hmm.
like a Two-Face or something, like three
I
weeks
get
from
what you're
now.
saying.
Like
They like blowing their load before the event, and then the event is boring because they don't show much, right? It feels like the event should have more, more gravitas, more magnitude
more
to it.
meat.
It should,
Yeah.
yeah, something to sink your teeth into. But like, now after the second day, I stopped expecting anything, and that's been good for me. I don't pay attention; it doesn't exist.
I stopped believing in Sash. Like I stopped getting hyped for like the cons a long time ago, just because of the format and stuff. It's like it just doesn't work. And then now, I feel like you know they're just not giving us enough. They're giving us a lot of the same characters, so I don't really, I just kind of, I just every day I just check my phone and wait for them to see what they drop. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I just open my phone randomly. Oh, they did a new thing. Cool. But overall, I'm not really not really tripping on that. I'm more looking forward to what Tweeterhead and a lot of those different companies are going to reveal at San Diego Comic-Con. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jesse
Producer.
said predictions. Well, I hope they give me a new Spider-Man. I want a
Uh,
new Red Sonja and a new Vampirella as well.
I say Batman.
I don't think we're getting a new Batman
Nah, yeah, maybe
this
not
year.
Batman. Maybe
Just
not.
got that
Well,
other one.
because the Dark Knight Returns joint just came out or
Yeah,
just dropped, so maybe not another Batman. But I'll say if I had to say another recycled joint, I would say,
Spidey.
I think Spidey's probably a good guess. That's a good guess. I think they'd do another Spidey at this point.
Because we just got Wolverine, we just got Iron Man, we got the Dark Knight, Batman. I think we're due for Spider Man, like a red and blue costume.
I pray though that it's not it's not that forced perspective base that's supposed to match like Gwen and Miles. If it does, it's gonna be trash.
Bro, that would be so sad. Like, no, I would actually be kind of heartbroken. If that happens, I'm gonna start hunting down that custom. Um,
Which one?
depending on, there's like a Franco custom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll second another red Sonya. That's what Pedro says. Yep, Poison Ivy would be nice.
Poison Ivy, Pedro. Uh, I don't think Poison Ivy is a bad guess actually. I think that we probably get another Poison Ivy before we do Red Sonja though. Wonder Woman might be due too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. I mean at this point I kind of want to see them do another Superman. I think we're doing another Aquaman. Like it's crazy that they haven't revealed that this week. It's Sunday and we still haven't gotten an Aquaman. Like that's insane.
Aquaman. I feel like that character
a comic book
has
Aquaman
been ruined.
because of the movies.
Yeah, and the books, both both of them, they've like turned him into something else. He's
Mm-hmm.
like his personality. Like I feel like there's a difference between the way he was written in the later stuff by Kelly Sue and also the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So and then he also I think they changed his hair as well to look like Jason Momoa. I'm not sure.
What? They changed his hair? That's crazy.
I don't think it was like a permanent thing. I think it was for a run. Who knows, man? Uh, I don't read as many of the new books anymore.
I'm gonna have to ban Walden for like a week or something, man. Like it's just come on. We gotta relax.
I think you're talking about the deep.
Yeah, that's exactly who he's talking about. The Deep from The Boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sick individual, man. He's sick. I'm not caught up on the current season, so don't spoil anything.
Mhm.
But that's a great show. That's a great show, and this was a great show. Thank you, Buck, for stopping by, man. I appreciate
Thanks
you.
for having me.
You know what I'm saying? It's another week, man. It's another week. Oh, you got an option. StreamYard's added some good features to this stuff, man. They don't really even tell you. You just kind of find it. But what I'm gonna do is let me see. Walden's funny. He's laughing. But anyway, it's been a good show, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you, Buck, again for coming through. Next week, next week should be really, really fun because at that point it'll be Sunday and San Diego Comic-Con have been happened. And we'll have all the tours and the new reveals and all the news and stuff. Next week is gonna be huge. So you guys make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications so next time we go live, we'll be talking about the San Diego Comic Con. I'm gonna try to drop some videos this week to talk, kind of see what we can, muster up whatever news comes out. Maybe I'll recap it or something. We'll see what happens. But man, y'all be good, y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.